Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another synthetic wig review for you guys. Today's video is brought to you again by HairSoFly. Okay, so this is going to be a show and tell video because this is my third time trying this wig out and testing it out. The first time I did this wig, well, first of all, this is from Sensationnel's Cloud 9 Swiss Lace collection in the style side part cornrow, and I have it in a number 2. And this is what it looks like on the model. And you can also put it up in a high bun here. I have it in a number 2, so it has like a 13 by 5 lace parting area, so you have a whole bunch of space up front, so it looks more natural. Now, if you have watched any of my human hair, any of my like high quality braided wig videos, I prefer the high quality ones because I feel like you get, better quality. It's more attention to detail and everything. And I have tried a synthetic brand braided wig a couple years ago, and it was pretty cool, but it was limited to what you could do with it, and that was like Zurisis box small in 30 inches. It was cute, it had a nice purple color and everything, but it was very limited as to what you could do with it. So I stayed away from braided wigs until I tried one that was higher quality from City Beauty World. So I said I was not going to try any of the popular synthetic brand braided wigs, but I did see this on some people and it looked really cute, so I wanted to try it out myself and see what I thought. So the first day that I wore this wig, I'm going to show you probably some footage of me unboxing it and talking about it a little bit. Here's the construction. These braids look very neat. Has a really nice parting in between, so they did a great job with that. So as far as the back goes, this is the back. You have some of the braids are stuck together, but from the wig that I tried 3 years ago from, I think it was Zuri, I did break that apart so it wouldn't be all sewn together. And they do that for a reason, I guess, to keep the structure of the wig. So all I'm doing is just pulling it apart. You can decide to keep that thread throughout if you want to, but I don't think that's gonna damage the wig to take it out. So as far as the back of the cap, I didn't notice any filler hairs, but the braids are on tracks, which that doesn't bother me actually. The braids are on tracks, but there's no filler hairs in it, so you don't have that bad look of filler hairs. Here's the inside of the cap. So far, this is actually a well-made braided wig. It is. This is the area you have to, well, not to part, but this is the area you have here. A whole lot of parting space or area there. You have 2 combs right here. And the back of the wig cap is mesh. You get a comb in the back as well as adjustable straps. So I'm gonna try this on. My natural hair is, 1 braid is in the front, and then the rest I have like 6 cornrows. And the reason why I have my hair braided like this is because I do have actually a half wig I'm going to be reviewing for you guys soon. Because I might have to, if I want the braids to, the parting space with the braids to stand out. That's always a dilemma I have, because sometimes with certain lace, if you wear a light cap and you don't do the ball cap method, it shows through too much. But then sometimes you can get away with wearing the light cap. So this is what it looks like with a black cap. They still stand out pretty well, but I'm just gonna see what a light cap looks like, and I'll zoom all the way out so you guys can see. So the baby hairs are there's a lot of baby hairs. I'm probably gonna end up cutting those because like I said in my last braided wig review that I did, a lot of times with cornrows, if the braider braids your hair very tight, you will not see super thick baby hairs swooped everywhere because most of your edges and everything are going to be braided as well. So I'm going to see what a lighter wig cap looks like, and we'll get started with application. And the tabs, they don't go all the way down, so the cap size fits, I'm going to say at the most it's a medium. It doesn't feel small though, but it's definitely not large. It's definitely, for me, it's a medium-sized cap. I will say this is laying really flat, so I think that looks good.
Like that, we freak like that, we zoom like that. We out, we out, we out.
I did the stocking cap method and I had it too low on my forehead. So the application and the braids looked really cute, but it was too low on my forehead. I watched the footage and I was like, that looks crazy. And I did the stocking cap method with a wig cap that was my color, and it made the braids stand out really well. So the second time I did it, I hate doing the ball cap method, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that this time. And I wore a black cap, and I didn't do like any hardcore adhesive or anything around the front. I probably did a little bit of Got To Be Glued free spray, and it was just okay. And I was like, I'm gonna have to give it another try and try another light wig cap. So this time I used the Sally Hansen spray tan in light tan on my cap, and it makes the braids stand out really, really well. So I'm probably gonna be doing that a lot with my braided wigs. I do have on a brown wig cap, but it's not super light. So here is a light wig cap here, and this is the color I have on. I have on a more like medium to dark brown wig cap, and I didn't do these ball cap method. I just have it kind of right about here. Now, my overall thoughts about this wig, I actually think this is actually a really nice option. I think this wig is about $120, $130. I think it has a really nice weight to it. It's so lightweight. By now I've tried like 5 or 6 braided wigs, and some of them have weight to it, and that can, you know, make you hot, that can hurt your neck. But this is super lightweight. No weight at all, light as a feather. It's neatly braided, has really nice space in between all of the cornrows, and if you want your cornrows to look more natural, you need to have a nice space in between them, not too wide and not too close, and I think they did a great job with that. Lace on this is like a medium brown, so it's going to be a little bit, if you're my complexion or lighter, it's going to be probably a little bit too dark for you. But if you have a darker complexion than me, the lace is going to be perfect because it is a nice medium brown color. Yeah, as far as the back goes, this is a frontal style braided wig. This is not a full lace braided wig like the ones that I show you guys often. So in the back, they do have it looks like this in the back. So the braids are kind of on a weft. Now, you guys probably are expecting me to say, oh, I think that's, you know, terrible, but I know braided wigs where it's just like complete filler hairs. There's not like filler hairs and stuff. I don't feel the filler hairs with this. It's just the braids are kind of on a weft, and that's it. So I don't think that's bad necessarily, but keep in mind this is in the $120, $130 range. So if you spend another $50 or $60, you can get a higher quality braided wig. So I would highly recommend getting a high quality braided wig, so you can have all the versatility that you need. You can customize it. You can get everything you need with your braided wig. It's a really great investment to invest in a higher quality one. But if you want something really fast and you don't mind spending $130 or whatever the amount this is, then you can go with this one. It does have some redeeming qualities about it, but I had issues with trying to get the baby hairs right, and I've seen somebody, her name is Dominique Jones. She's in one of the wig groups I'm in on Facebook, and she looked so good in hers. Her baby hairs were perfectly placed. It wasn't too much, but it was just enough, and her braids were very flat. It just looked good. So I think on camera this looks decent, but the baby hair situation is not all together. So I'm either gonna try to work with this again or I'm gonna sell it. But I don't think this is a bad wig. I don't. I think Sensational actually did a really good job. It just has a few minor things. You have to work with the baby hairs because they do come full, so you're gonna have to thin them out, trim them up. Comes a little bit under my boob. I'm 6 feet tall, so I think it's about 22 inches long. Yeah, so overall I do think this is a nice wig. It's just, I think just the baby hair situation, it doesn't look all the way realistic. And I just don't want to go out in public with a wig on if it is not like 95% or 100% like unclockable. And I just feel like it looks good on camera, but in certain lightings it just does not work. So it just depends. Some wigs look really good on camera but not in natural lighting and stuff. This one is one of those, like in certain lighting it just looks wiggy to me. So overall rating on this wig, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it has potential to be higher, but I haven't got it to my liking yet. So I think it's overall pretty good. It just needs a little bit more tweaking to it. So if you are interested in this wig from Sensational, I'll leave a link to where you can purchase it on HairSoFly. Shout out to HairSoFly for sponsoring another video. Thank you so much. And shout out to you guys for supporting my channel. Make sure you are subscribed and you have your notifications turned on so you'll know every time that I do another upload. Follow me on Instagram at iFancyCupcakes. If you don't see me on YouTube, I'm usually over there. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.